Good morning, my patriot buddies out there around the world, and all the awakened that are listening. I've been kicked off of TikTok and Facebook. I mean, I don't even know. It's been so many times now over the last 5, 6, 7 years. Because I'm over the target. I gather up information. I'm semi-retired, financially secure. I live off the grid. I do not take any support from the government, nor do I pay any taxes. They've kind of left me alone because I'm a hard target for them. Anyways, I live in Western Canada. I'm a Canadian. And I take a real interest in knowing what's going on around the world because, and I know, and anybody that's listening is smart enough to see that we cannot trust the media. We can't trust the three-letter agencies. We cannot trust the RCMP. We cannot trust the cops of any city because they're all, and I'm not going to go down that road, but they all been brainwashed. Let's remember one thing. The RCMP is a service corporation, okay? They are a corporation. You are a private citizen. They have no jurisdiction in your life. They were put in place with a gun to go after the bad guys. Instead, what you're seeing and witnessing are harassment of tax-paying citizens, vehicle inspections, which is totally illegal. If you are a private citizen and just driving down to the store and picking up groceries or going to get gas or, going to see your mom and dad or grandpa or grandma or whatever, that is totally outside of their jurisdiction, okay? They cannot stop you, and you have to remind them that. They have to be told, and be put back in their place, okay? This is very important. Now, moving on to Israel and in Palestine. Let's remember one thing, folks. Palestine is being used as a pawn right now. We all know that. And there is two struggling armies that are in Israel. Like any other country, it's good and bad. Now, they've got the Khazars or the Khazarian Mafia that's in Israel, which is the higher upper echelons, okay? They snuck in there over the years since 1947 and put their criminal reptilians in place for this time that, we're seeing and witnessing now. The Khazars basically created Hamas, which is just another word for ISIS or any other radical group that's in the Middle East right now. And they're using them to attack the poor Palestinian people. Now, our focus should be, and they're trying to put everybody's focus on that instead of the focus on and a lot of it's just being, it's a lot of it's just being made up in propaganda and overexploited. So we cannot take what you see on mainstream media as face value. 95% of the what you see on TV is a lie. It's made up, and it's basically fake news, as I've been saying for the last 8-10 years. So what we're dealing with now is everybody's focusing on with the mainstream media. My suggestion is to cut your TV cable. Stop with that. And do your, research and use your discernment on what is out there on social media, okay? So they're trying to keep you focused on Israel and Palestine so you're not watching and you're getting upset, and that's exactly what they loosh off of that, right? And what we have to focus in on is what's going on basically here at home, okay? Castro Trudeau was exposed for what he really is, a satanic pedophile drug trafficker. Okay, the Indians out of Mumbai are exposing him right now. And we need to focus in on that and do our very best to physically remove and or at least phone the proper authority, which is not the cops, because they're not proper authority. They are they work for the corporation, which is the corporation of basically, I call them the clowns. They are not Canadian. And the younger ones that are coming in are all brainwashed. I'm hearing through my intel that if you have an IQ over 90, that you will not qualify to be an RCMP. They want you just smart enough to take orders, and the more mean you are to the citizens of Canada, the higher rank you'll go. So, and I'm not going to go into what these clowns are made up of, right? But, you know, just rest assured that the cops in Canada are Nazi driven and they are your enemy. Okay, so do not talk to them, do not associate with them, and just avoid them at all costs. And, you know, if they try to stop you, it has to be a damn good reason. Otherwise, you don't even have to talk to them. So, moving on, I think in the coming days, Castro Trudeau will be arrested and in public. I don't know exactly who's going to do that, but what we have to do is phone the higher ranking military members and put pressure on them to make arrests to the Castro regime that's in Ottawa, occupying our parliament. It's our house, and they have no right to be there or along with their goons. Okay, it's the same thing as in Washington. They have taken over, the Khazars have taken over that, and the Khazars are trying to arrest Trump right now, because that once they get him arrested and put him in jail, they can kill him, and that's what they want to do. That's what they do. They get everybody get into power, then they arrest and kill all their opponents, and we got to start fighting that way ourselves. It's as simple as that, right? We have enemies all over the place. They've infiltrated here. A lot of the UN has been proven that, you know, military-age men have come in there. They're getting UN cards with money on it that they can pull to survive until they get their orders. Now, I've always been saying, do not sell your ammo and go around and start stacking your ammo, start stacking your guns, and sell your boats and your cars or whatever you got that you want to sell. Get rid of it and start buying, you know, some protection of some kind, okay? Because, you know, we at the end of the day outnumber them 100 to 1, okay? And we might have to show our strength at the end of the day. And if it does come to that, we will form militias and Minutemen, and those ones that are the fault of all this, such as doctors and lawyers, and the whole system. The whole system's our enemy, and they've spent hundreds of years of putting everything into place. Those are the ones that are going to go down first, and anybody that has pushed the inoculations and these bioweapons into people's arms and stuff like that, they're going to hang first. They will hang. They will be arrested and convicted and hung, along with anybody that has been complicit to crimes against humanity. So that said, I hope this stands for a while. I will try to put it out there and see how long it lasts. I got to go now. Bye.